is an 8-woman ladder match. And it's for the Money in the Bank briefcase with the contracts inside of it. Making his way to the ring from India, Big Redhead Ashley the Hammer. From Zagreb, Croatia, Catherine Hay.
I'm watching for you. I've got your number. Yeah, I don't think you're ready. Don't speak. Now mind your manners and be respectful. You better keep it steady. Don't be jealous 'cause they like what they see. You say I'm devilish, but it's not what it seems. So natural, can't take it from me. Like a lady, act like a lady. So traditional, traditional. Like a lady, act like a lady. It's unconditional.
And from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, last call, Louise King E.
I'm on my own, against the wall.
And from Belfast, Northern Ireland, Showtime, Shaw, Dan Murphy. other side of darkness, Rachel Ray Duncan. And your opponent, from London, England, the Queen, Tiffany.
And we are underway in your pre-show main event, the W.A.N.K Women's Ladder Match for that Applebee's $10 gift card, which will not only entitle you to $10 at Applebee's, but will also entitle you to a shot at the World Waifu Championship, currently held by Nikki Vlad, although she is going up against Keely a little bit later on tonight. So whoever the champ is, they'll have a massive target on their back. Starting things off in the ring is Tiffany taking it to Stephanie, and Stabby, Abbie and Louise going at it. We see Stabby, Abbie and her long-time nemesis Stephanie getting into it a bit later. On the outside, Big Red going after her one-time best friend Spunkin, Duncan, and Gary's wife taking it to Siobhan. She and Siobhan had quite the match a few weeks ago. Siobhan ended up picking up that victory. Oof, and a rock bottom to Gary's wife on the outside there. And Stabby Abbie does indeed throw Stephanie out of the ring. And she's going after her to dole out a little bit more punishment as well. Meanwhile, back in the ring, Siobhan sends Gary's wife right back out of the ring. So there is currently nobody in the ring. Siobhan, what are you doing? Oh, dropping a big knee right to the solar plexus of Gary's wife. Meanwhile, Big Red and Rachel Duncan hammering each other on your far left. And here come the ladders. Stephanie and Siobhan both getting them, and Stephanie pointing to the belt. Alright, Big Red, the first one to maybe set the ladder up in the middle. Oof. Gives Tiffany a tap with it for good luck. And Siobhan. Oh. And then slams it a couple of times into Gary's wife. Everyone nearly got a hit off the ladder. Stabby Abbie throwing Ray over the top rope, but she's now got tangled once again with Louise. And here is Big Red setting that ladder up now, surely. Oh, I think she saw someone else she wanted to do with it. Thought better off it, but it's got a kick to the face on the outside. Tiffany taking it to Spunkin, Duncan. Oof. Stephanie with a double leg drop on Gary's wife out there. And Tiffany knocking down both girls in the ring. Stabby Abbie that was up grabs the ladder away from her. And we still haven't seen it set up in the ring. Oh. Stabby Abbie thrown over her head by Tiffany. And Tiffany now, surely, there we go. Tiffany's going to be the first person to climb this ladder and try to retrieve the briefcase. Entitle you to a shot at the women's belt at any time. Here comes Louise to try and stop her. Oof. Also takes a hard shot to the back from Stabby Abbie, trying to grab her down. Oh. Grabs her by the tights, the underooskies, and oh. And something weird has happened there. Oh. And after levitating for a little bit, poor Louise is knocked down. She's on the outside, as is Big Red. Duncan has the ladder, and she's attacking Siobhan with it. She's trying to attack Siobhan. It hasn't had much of an impact. And a big suplex from Tiffany to Stabby Abbie. Going for the neck breaker in the ring, Duncan. Oh, but instead she gets a rock bottom as well. Gary's wife has been taking a pummeling, unfortunately. She's thrown back into the ring by Stephanie. Stephanie picks up the ladder and is now going after Siobhan. Louise is back up now and in the ring. And she is the latest person to work over Gary's wife. On the outside, Tiffany and Big Red having a back and forth while Stabby Abbie takes a bit of a timeout, which is sometimes a good idea in this match. But once that ladder gets set up, you need to get right back in there and after it. I know what a maneuver, a kind of face buster Big Red gave to Tiffany there. Oh, Gary's wife dropped by Louise on the outside. Who will be the next person to grab this ladder and pop it up? Gary's wife not looking all there at the back. She's staggering a little bit, as if she's had a couple too many Bacardi breezers. Oof. Stabby Abbie ejected from the ring by Louise. Oh my. Siobhan ejects everybody from that ring, including the ladder. And she is the sole woman. If she had a ladder in there, she'd be feeling a lot better with herself. But Gary's wife now has it, and she is the one that pushes it back in the ring. It's nearly pushed back out, but she pushes it back in herself. And she tried to put it up. It was scouted by Tiffany, and she gets a stiff right to the face. So I'm pretty sure everyone's had a go now. Louise on all fours, as is Spunkin Duncan, a sight that is quite reminiscent of their days back in uni. Irish whip to Stephanie into the corner. And she's taken down by Siobhan. What's Siobhan planning here? She's taking quite a big run up. Oh, and a drive-by from Siobhan to Stephanie. Duncan now has the... Oh my goodness! Gary's wife drop kicks Tiffany to the outside on top of that ladder. That has got to hurt. Gary's wife finally getting in a little bit off offense, and look at that running bulldog. Now the ladder is picked up by Stabby Abbie. She takes out Duncan, and here we go. It's going to be set up for the second time in this match, and Stabby Abbie is going to look to climb to the top, get her hands on that Applebee's gift card. Duncan has other ideas, and she's up to meet her, and the two are going to battle it out. Meanwhile, Louise and Siobhan getting further and further away from the ring. Not the best idea if someone comes flying off. Oh, Stabby Abbie's down, and now it's Spunkin Duncan that has the chance to get this briefcase. Gary's wife has spotted her, Stephanie has spotted her. They're both in the ring now trying to stop it. They're taking their time though, they might want to hurry up. Oh, Gary's wife has got the ladder, so is Stephanie. Ooh, and Duncan takes a drop from a very big height. Meanwhile, Siobhan is laid out on the ramp. And Gary's wife gets that ladder back up. Is she going to try and climb it? That would make Gary pretty happy. They did have a little baby a little bit earlier on in the week. Congratulations to them. Oh. And Siobhan is back up and hopefully making her way back towards the ring pretty soon. Stabby Abbie's out of the ring again. And Stephanie is back in it. And there is Siobhan back in it. So we've nearly got everybody in there. Oof, Louise thrown out. And uh-oh, Tiffany's going up. She's pointing at Louise. What has she got planned? Oh, it doesn't matter because she takes a dropkick right in the ass from Gary's wife. But now she's got her sights trained on Gary's wife. Oh! Tried some kind of flying knees. Gary's wife scutted it and sent her into the ladder. So that'll do a number on your shins. Gary's wife, no one seems to notice her. She's climbed to the top. She's trying to get this briefcase. Duncan and Louise are both in there. Are they going to do anything about it? Yes, they've finally decided they're going to push that ladder over. Gary's wife still hanging on. Oh, but grabbed by Stabby Abbie into the electric chair and dropped. And that could be good night for Gary's wife, I'm afraid. Oh, once again going for that double knee drop, Tiffany, and once again landing on the ladder. And I'd be quite surprised if we see her in this match once again. Now, with everyone down in the ring, Duncan is the latest to pick up the ladder. A slap to Stephanie for good measure. And up she climbs. Back in the ring comes Siobhan as well. Oh, Duncan has got a hold of it. Is anyone going to stop her? Oh yes, Big Red and Stabby Abbie this time pulling it off. She's still got a hold though. And once again the electric chair drop to Duncan. No sign of Gary's wife as of yet. She seems to be completely out of it. Oh, look at this. Big suplex to Big Red from Tiffany, who's back in this despite all the knocks her ankles and shins must have taken. Ooh, Stabby Abbie nearly knocking off Siobhan, but Siobhan able to get back in. And, ooh, Abbie off the rope. Oh, Gary's wife's back up, and she's back down again. And then she takes another slap. Ooh, but she's able to counter that. Oh, that's a big clothesline to Tiffany. Gary's wife is the only woman standing in the ring. Everybody else is a little bit... Ooh, Big Red into the ring post. Everybody else is kind of not seeing what's happening here. Louise is in. Is she in time? She's trying to push her off. But wait a minute. Gary's wife has got it. Gary's wife has won the Applebee's gift card and a future shot at the Women's Championship, the World Waifu Championship. My goodness, who saw this coming? A big outsider for this match. She had her chance early on in it, and it looked like it was gone, but with everyone else consumed by whatever else was going on, she was able to get up there and get it. Well done, Gary's wife, and we'll see you later on tonight.